Yep. It's that time, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Shout out to everybody in the chats. What's going on, people? Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Joe Glass in the building. Shout out to Monogamous Player in the building. Chris Paul, Jug Season, Jay Bird, Brandon, Tough Nut, Pause. Who else? Joseph. Tashawn is in the building. What's going on, fam? Steve O Baby was good. Lexington, Main Event Flow, Cash something. My bad, I didn't get your name right. But shout out to everybody. True Savage, all y'all. Shout out to you, man. What's going on, Miles? Out here slaying.
I got the green up for the Celtics. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Celtics is losing, nigga. I got 25 cents on Golden State.
Listen, man. Look, I want y'all to look. Talk to us extra nice on this show because niggas is missing the game.
Exactly.
Game to y'all niggas, bro.
Exactly. Facts.
You understand me?
Facts. And today's show is special because today's show might actually save your life.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is real serious. You understand what I'm saying? Real serious. You got to understand that, you know, game saves lives. You feel what I'm saying? That's a fact. So guys, get that t-shirt and teespring. Yeah, game saves lives, people. But before we get into that, though,
and shout out to Boss Mac.
Oh yeah, shout out to my dude Boss Mac Topsoil. Get the sour bitch free shirts at bossmacstreetwear.com. Make sure you get that shit cracking. All right, so we're gonna play this trailer. We're gonna be back in a second. All right,
everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was like, I heard this.
Just do it.
Just do it, motherfuckers.
Just do it.
So, guys, today's show, man. Listen, we're gonna save some lives today, guys. We're gonna this is how important the game important the game is, because it's gotten to this point where, you know, we really want guys to understand that game is really fucking important. All of the motherfuckers that think, well, you know, I don't need no game. That's some bullshit. Game don't exist, nigga. And fuck all that bullshit, nigga. You just trying to no. What we're trying to tell you guys is game can actually save your life. And the reason why it can save your life is because there's certain things you might not know when it comes to the game. You know, you're ignorant of certain things, and then you're going to put yourselves in positions to get fucked up out here.
Yes, sir.
You're going to put yourself in a position to basically be the type of motherfucker that's going to get they shit rocked. You understand what I'm saying? And be like, I was just trying to get some pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't want y'all to be a statistic. You understand? We don't want y'all to be another one of these fools out here getting got in these situations. You feel what I mean?
Because
so
you should be able to get pussy and still be safe.
Exactly. So today, guys, we're going to show you how to do that.
And we're not just talking about condoms, guys.
Exactly. We're going to show you guys how to do this because, you know, every day you hear in the news, like some dude getting shot, stabbed, fucked up because of some chick. You understand? Even some women, they be getting they you know, fucked up. But, you know, this is specifically for you guys out here. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into this. So this is 7 ways you put your life in danger by having weak fucking game and not understanding these chicks. So what happened? Boston's losing? Oh man, it's terrible.
You know who ain't got no fucking game? Celtics ain't got no game right now. These niggas are fucking up. Yo, I mean, look, on some other shit though, I'm not mad if Golden State wins. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love both teams.
Right.
But I was just hoping, you know, I was hoping for the young niggas to get it done. And plus, I'm always a fan of whoever's in the East. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's crazy. Wow. That's fucking crazy, man. I just like to go against a team you like that you want to win. So
fuck you.
That's all I like doing. Anyway.
Oh man.
So guys, this is in no order of importance. And we're just gonna go through these, and then you know, if you guys want to call up if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we'll get to the question and we'll get this shit cracking. All right. So first thing we got on the goddamn list. First thing we got on the list when it comes to you putting your life in danger and by having weak game and not understanding the game, right? So the first thing we got on the list is dealing with women who have nothing to lose, okay? Dealing with women who have nothing to lose.
Man,
you understand? Now, what does that mean to deal with women who have nothing to lose? That means you're dealing with a chick who basically is a bum, who's about nothing, who has nothing going on, who has no goals, ambitions, no responsibilities. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is because she has nothing to lose, when she's dealing with you, she can bring you down to whatever grimy, goofy level she's at because she has nothing to lose. See, this is what you guys want to always notice or check out when you're dealing with women. You always want to deal with a woman who has something to lose. Does she have a good job? Does she have money? Does she even have kids? Does she, because a lot of dudes be like, I ain't fucking with single mothers. Some of these single mothers got something to lose. You understand what I'm saying? So that might actually
Yo, I need to do a show advocating for single mothers, bro.
Right.
and not on no fucking what's the name of this fake ass nigga again? I forget his name. You know the nigga that got caught the other day in his
Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson. I don't know Derek Jackson shit.
Right.
I need to do a whole show explaining the benefits of fucking with single mothers.
They ain't ready for that. You're not ready for that.
the number one benefit is there's a high chance that the bitch was actually born a woman.
Facts. Facts.
You understand?
That's facts.
That's like the number one fucking benefit right there. You see a picture of her son and it looked like her. You're like, yo, this bitch. Okay, she got the plumbing. Okay,
Like
we
she's
good.
really a woman. Yes,
she's really a fucking woman. We good.
That's facts. That's real shit. That's real shit.
Because niggas is super straight over here. You feel me?
Exactly. But that's the thing. You got to definitely, the chick you're dealing with has to have something to lose.
Right.
Because if she doesn't have anything to lose and she's dealing with you and you actually have something to lose, and you should have something to lose if you're actually a person that's productive, right? What happens is she's going to get you for what you have and fucking drain you for what you have, and then basically put you in situations, or you're going to be put in situations because you're being on some sim shit. But this is why we tell you guys to have game. But if you're one of these simps out here, they're going to be put in these situations where the woman, because she has nothing to lose, she's a little bit more reckless.
Yes.
The average chick. And understand this. Women generally will make emotional decisions in a lot of cases, right? And what happens is that a woman who has nothing to lose is 125 million% making emotional decisions.
Yes.
Because she's not thinking about nothing.
Bad fucking decisions.
You understand what I'm saying? She's not thinking about a goddamn thing. Like, at least a woman who has a job, this is what she's gonna think. She'll be like, damn, I can't be out this late. I got work in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? But a chick who ain't got no job, right? She broke. You understand? She ain't got she living in a fucked up situation, right? Like, there's chicks who and these will be the baddest chicks too, that some of y'all will even meet. Like, the chick will be bad, but she's a fucking loser. Do you understand what I'm saying? But dudes will take her and fuck with her because she's bad, but you didn't realize that she has nothing to lose. You see what I'm saying? And then therefore you get caught up in these situations. And then, you're basically putting your life in danger dealing with this girl because she has nothing to lose. She's extremely unpredictable. You understand? So you gotta be careful of that shit. You know what I mean? But Miles, you have anything to say on that one before we move to the number two? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I was trying to set something up. This is how people with nothing to lose sound, which is why you got to be careful. And I don't know if any I don't know if any of y'all saw the movie Juice, but this scene right here illustrates how people with nothing to lose behave and how they talk. You understand? So listen to this real quick. Can you hear that?
Nah, I can't hear nothing.
Hold on. Okay, I think
you got the video.
Nah, hold on. Why is it so low?
I can't hear shit.
You can't hear nothing, huh?
Now you gotta check your settings on your system preferences or some shit, because we can't hear nothing.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wait. Hold on. Nah, it's no. Forget it then. Sorry. Let me explain then. So in Juice, Bishop and Q is talking.
Mm-hmm.
And Q says to Bishop, yo, man, you crazy.
Right.
And he was like, yo, when you said that before, I was tripping, right? But he was like, you know what? Maybe I am crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And and you know what? I don't give a fuck about myself.
Mm.
And once I don't give a fuck about myself, and he put he's made his fingers like a gun and put it to Q's head and said, pow.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When people don't got nothing to lose, they are willing to give up their life, their freedom, their everything.
Right.
And you have to remember that we're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
So when a person feels that they have nothing to lose, even if you have something to lose,
mm-hmm.
they don't give a fuck about what you got to lose.
Exactly.
You understand? Because niggas like that feel like, well, if I go down, we all go down. Fuck whatever you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Look, it's certain type of females, bro, that you really got to be careful. And for example, I don't know if y'all remember me talking to y'all about a chick that I invited out for drinks.
Mhm.
And she tried to order appetizers, and I told her I'm not paying for the appetizer. I'm just paying for the drinks.
Right.
She got mad and she ended the date and all that shit.
Mhm.
That chick, you know, just so happened to be an insurance
Mhm.
salesperson that works from home.
Mhm.
When you hear a bitch tell you that she's an entrepreneur and her business she has like a bunch of businesses and she don't have a fucking job or a career, because look, if you have a career, you have a degree, but you have a business that's like a side hustle,
right,
that's different. You understand? Because whether or not it's successful, at least you have a career or a side hustle.
Right.
But when a bitch goes down a laundry list, when she says she's an entrepreneur, then she goes down a laundry list of different businesses, but she still got like 2 kids on child support.
Right.
Or she work at Walmart or some whack shit.
Right.
That's not the type of bitch you want to be fucking with. And that bitch that tried to get me for the appetizers was one of those type of bitches. You understand? Where they and you can see them all. You can see them all on, like, shout out to Kevin Samuels, because if you listen to a lot of his shit, it's chicks. Oh yeah, I'm an entrepreneur.
Right.
But none of their fucking businesses is paying their bills. Because these chicks, they want to sound like a boss bitch.
Right. Exactly.
But when you really break it down, they have nothing. And they have nothing to lose.
Right.
And a lot of them are resentful because they're in that type of situation. So
right.
they have no problem bringing you down with them. They have absolutely no problem bringing you down with them. And bro, and you know, and this is why we always tell you guys that there's so much more to a bitch than her looks, bro.
Exactly.
So much more. Because, bro, I remember one time I had went to this cookout or whatever, and I bagged this shorty. And at the time I was driving. So on some simp shit, I decided to give her a ride home because I was leaving. She was ready to leave. I was like, yeah, I'll give you a ride home.
Right.
And guess where she lived? In the projects.
Oh God. So
we did pulled up by the project. I didn't even realize how unsafe this was. Because, bro, if you guys want a good point of reference Kendrick Lamar in Good Kid, Bad City going to pick up Shireen. I'm pulling up to her projects, dropping her off.
Right.
So I'm thinking I'm a schmooze. I'm a gain rapport. So maybe I could get a little bit of making out going on. So I can set up the situation so I can smash next time I see it.
Right.
This bitch explains to me that her last boyfriend shot her in the back and the bullet is still in there. And she was like, give me your hand. Here, look, you can still feel it. You can still feel the bullet. It's right there. The doctor said if it was 1.5 inches to the left, I wouldn't be able to walk. And I was like, wait, so your ex-boyfriend did that? Bro, when I felt the bullet in her, I was like, all right, so this is you, right? Okay, cool. You know, you have a good night. It was good meeting you and shit.
Right.
The ex-boyfriend could have saw me pulling up, dropping his ex-bitch off.
Right. Exactly.
It could have been on some jealous shit. It could have shot me in my fucking back.
Exactly.
Now listen, I'm not saying that every bitch from the projects or from the hood has nothing to lose. I'm not saying that. What we're trying to make you guys, you got to be aware of the type of females that you're talking to. This is why game comes into play at all times, because you guys will see a bitch and she got her lashes, she's all made up, she look good.
Right.
That might be her best fucking outfit. And you think, oh, that's a bad bitch.
Right.
But bro, you go to her crib, it's crawling with roaches and shit, and her fucking kids ain't fed and all this type of shit.
Right.
That's why you got to talk to the girl.
Exactly. You got to get some information.
Because this girl was cute, but when she told me, oh yeah, I got the bullet still lodged in my back here, feel it. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
All of that trying to make out and smash and all that shit went out the fucking window. Like, we good.
Like we're done, right?
We're done. Get the fuck out my car. I don't even know why I'm pulled up next to the fucking projects right now. What am I doing? And I started saying to myself, nigga, now you fucking up.
Right, exactly.
You straight fucking up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because I offered her a ride home thinking, oh, she's a cute girl. Maybe I'll drop her off in a decent, not necessarily a nice neighborhood, but a decent neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch lived in the projects. And I'm sitting there in front of the fucking projects just chilling. And and at the time, the car that I had didn't even have tints, my nigga.
Wow.
So it was a nighttime, but it was open. Like, everything was open.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, you don't know who the fuck out there. You don't know
who the fuck out there, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, and oh, excuse me. Her ex-man, who's also her baby father, shot her in the fucking back.
That's crazy.
I was like, man.
You know what's funny? I went on a date once with this girl, and you know, and dudes be all about bad chicks or whatever. Shorty was cute, right? So everything was cool and all that. So I said to her, I don't know what compelled me to ask her this, but I said no. I started saying to her, so what type of guys, you know, do you used to date, or what's your ex like? You know what I'm saying? I just was like rant, and I'm just having a regular conversation. And she said, oh, funny story. So my ex is in jail, and I just got out of jail from doing a 4-year bid because I was holding some fucking drugs for him. I said, word?
Or some Dave Chappelle shit.
I was like, word? For real though? I was like, yo.
You don't say, bitch.
Exactly. I'm like, that's a very interesting story, and we're done. You feel me? I'm like, yo, what the fuck out of here, man?
Done.
I'm like, chill, B. We're done. I'm finished. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what happens. Is what we tell you guys. You gotta be careful because you don't want to get yourself in these situations. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's move on to number two. So the second way you put your life in danger when you're dealing with these women, when you don't know game and we have weak ass game, is getting with women who have boyfriends or husbands. Okay, now I'm guilty of this. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know I'm super guilty of this shit.
I'm a little guilty.
You know what I'm saying? I'm super guilty of this shit. But see, the difference between what I was doing and what niggas would be doing now is when I was doing it a lot, most dudes wasn't as bitch made as they are today. You understand?
Right.
So back in the day when I was really going hard doing this shit, when I was like in my early 20s, like dudes wasn't really as bitch made. So dudes would feel a certain type of way if they found out or whatever. But it was dudes still had kind of like this, you know, you still had the bitch ass ones, but it wasn't rampant like it is now. So you had dudes that if they found out, it kind of just be like, they just get rid of the chick or they stay with her, they just complain, but it would never really get back to me. Like I never really had a dude come in my face talking about, yo, you was with my bitch.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Pause.
Say that.
Hold on.
Yes. Nigga, say that over. Exactly. You never had a what?
I never had a dude approach me about the bitch. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Okay.
You already know they're going to clip that. But anyway, so...
Mr. Locario exposed.
Exactly right. So, yo, nowadays, if you fuck with a girl who has a boyfriend or husband, just like they had the story the other day with that rapper Trouble. He's fucking with the girl. Well, she didn't even have a boyfriend. That was an ex. But that's even so, even still. That goes, you know what I'm saying? That's some other shit. But you fuck with a chick who has a man or, you know, a boyfriend or husband, and you know this. You know that they're together. You know that she got a husband. You know that she has a boyfriend, and you still be like, well, I'm still trying to get at her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still trying to make shit happen. You're setting yourself up to get fucked up.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Because when see, when dudes commit a crime of passion, you understand? See, they not looking at their girl. Because understand this. Think about this. What you got to understand is this. Dudes who are super simps, their reality is that their woman isn't like that. I'm saying it again. A super simp who has a girlfriend, his reality is his girlfriend isn't like that. She's not like these whores out here. She's different. So if you fucked her, that means you had to have tricked her into something. That means you had to have pressured her into fucking you. That means you had to have, so it's your fault. It's not enough. She didn't do anything wrong because she's not like that. You see what I'm saying? And so what it is that even though they're upset at their chick, they're more upset at you because they're looking at you like, bruh, you understand what I'm saying? They're like, yo, like, why you fucking with my girl, yo? You understand what I'm saying? They're looking at you instead of their chick. So you got to be careful with that shit, man. You guys got to be fucking careful with that shit.
I almost got fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I almost got fucked up. It's only because I was lucky enough that other niggas that was cool with me was at the same event.
Right.
And so I was protected by default, but
right.
Almost got fucked up because I showed up to an event with the shorty I was fucking with, and her husband was there. You understand? And I was invited by the shorty I was fucking with. You understand? And I thought and that's another thing too. Here's why you got to be careful with this shit. Because a bitch will tell you, oh, the divorce is final.
Right, exactly.
You understand? I'm not with that nigga no more. He knows what it is.
Right.
A few shows back, we told you, never follow a bitch.
Exactly.
Never follow a bitch, because in the bitch mind, it's over. In the bitch mind, the divorce papers is already in effect. But in that nigga's mind, he's still holding on. He still think he could get his bitch back.
Right.
So all you are is just interference. You understand? And he's ready to beat your ass because he's already simping. He don't even realize that, if the bitch done chose, then you lost your bitch. You got knocked for your bitch. Leave it alone.
Exactly.
You understand? Simps don't realize that type of shit.
Exactly.
You understand? The opposite of a simp is a pimp. When you a pimp and you get knocked for your bitch, you let that shit slide. You let it go. You understand?
Real shit.
But a simp or a square nigga, his bitch can have the fucking divorce papers like this in his face, and he's still thinking, well, my toothbrush is still at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I didn't finish moving out all my stuff yet, so there's still a chance that I can get back with my bitch. Right,
exactly.
And me at the time, this was years ago. At the time, I was still simping heavy. And I knew what it was, but I'm thinking, well, she said,
right? She said they were together, and she said this.
Yeah, she said it's over. So I show up to the spot. As soon as the nigga locked eyes on me, nigga, he was moving furniture and everything.
He gave you choosing signals.
Yes. Yo, that nigga wanted to get at me because I knocked him for his bitch. But my man, it was mutual friends there. You feel me?
Right.
And my homie, like, I got a homie, he's like bigger than me and shit, taller than me and shit. And he kind of like, he stood in front of me and kind of held him back, like, nah, bro. And then my man was like, bro, maybe you should just leave. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm out of here. You understand? And like, just dumb shit, bro. Dumb shit.
Right.
Dumb shit. Because when a woman has a man or a husband, like, just stay clear. Just stay clear of all that, bro.
Exactly. Because a lot of dudes be thirsty too, because they meet a chick and they're like, but I love her and I like her. It's something about, we have a connection and I want to steal her from her man and all that other shit.
Yo, bro, that's exactly what I was thinking, bro. like you gotta understand, guys. You gotta understand these lessons. That's why I told you the Bad Boy membership is a collection of best practices in dealing with women based on over 30 fucking actually based on over 60 years of experience.
Exactly. Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
Based on over 60 years of experience. And the reason why I say 60 is because a lot of the stuff that's on the Bad Boy membership is based on experiences that both Locario and I have.
Facts.
Over the years, because we talk, we converse, we put all this shit together.
Mm-hmm.
This is why and how we do what we do.
Right.
And truth be told, a lot of the decisions I made back in the day was Locario telling me, yeah, do that shit. He didn't tell me to show up to the spot though.
Right. I remember
he didn't tell me to show up to the spot, but I was like, yo, I like this girl though. But she's still married to her man. Should I fuck with her? He was like, Locario is the worst and best type of friend because Locario is Mr. Yes.
Exactly. I'm like,
yo, should I do that shit?
Like,
do that shit. Because Locario is all about like having experiences in life. Like he don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
It's better you have the experience than not. And at that time, that's the type of nigga Locario was. So I came to him, I was like, yeah, what you think, bro? And he was like, shit, fuck it, do that shit, bro. And I was like, oh fuck. So I had this connection with the bitch, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm the young nigga stealing a bitch from her husband and all this shit. Right. So I roll up to the event, thinking, oh yeah, because I feel a certain way about her and simp shit, bro, straight simp shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I say all that to say, all of these experiences that we're telling you, this ain't statistics.
Right, exactly. This isn't no fucking shit we studied from a book. This is like shit we've experienced in real life, doing this shit over and over, fucking seeing our friends do this type of shit. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? All of this shit we telling y'all. So
yo, we made all the mistakes, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Hove did that.
Exactly, facts.
So hopefully y'all have to go through that. Like Miles did that. You understand? Locario did that.
Facts.
So hopefully y'all have to go through that. If y'all would just get on the Bad Boy membership and listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Make different mistakes, nigga. Don't make the same ones we making.
Exactly.
we done made.
Facts.
You feel me? But yeah, niggas showed up, and if my man wasn't there, I probably would have got my ass beat because this nigga is bigger than me.
Right.
This nigga at the time he was bigger than me.
Right.
You understand? Plus, he had the rage of the sliding husband.
Right. Exactly.
On his side, I had the energy of dumb simp nigga being impressed by the connection that I had with his wife.
Right. It's crazy.
I would have definitely got my ass beat.
This game is cold out here. So number 3, we up to number 3. So the third way you put your life in danger when you have weak ass game and you don't understand women is smashing chicks raw. Okay? Smashing chicks raw. I always find it interesting. Hold on. Shout out to the boss Matt Topsoil in the building. He says sometimes a bitch wants you and the nigga to go to war for fun. That's facts. That's facts.
Yo.
Shout out to Boss Mac.
Yo, Boss Mac. Hey.
Shout out to Boss Mac. That's real shit.
Sometimes you gotta go to war for fun. Sometimes.
That's some real shit. They'll put you against each other on some bullshit.
Steel sharpen steel. So sometimes you gotta get into combat to fucking up your game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. Because so smashing chicks raw, man. We always get fucking calls from motherfuckers, and we always ask these niggas, "Did you hit it raw?" And they be like, "Yeah, I hit it." And we're like, "Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
Look, let me tell you guys right here. These condoms right here feel so good. They feel like there's nothing there. Hey, Locario, you remember when we was in Miami and we started flirting with them chicks in the Chipotle?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You remember she talked about these condoms.
Yeah, she talked about the Magnums, right?
But no, not just the fact that they Magnum. It is the bear, because you have all different type of Magnums, but it's the bearskin one she talked about, and I was like, bitch, I know exactly what you're talking about. The bearskin, the latex is super fucking thin. You understand? It's super thin. It feels really, really good. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be fucking these chicks raw, man. It's decent condoms out there where you can still get a good feeling from the shit.
Right. And see, the thing is, you fuck your life up.
Right.
One, because you could catch some shit for some random chicken. See, if you're gonna do some raw shit, it has to be with a chick that you with, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like a chick that's your girl, a chick you've been with for a while. Y'all both know y'all ain't got nothing, y'all passing to each other. Like that's one thing. But you randomly holler at some chick at a bar and then you smash her that night raw, or you go on a first date with a chick and you take her home and you smash her raw. Like, are you crazy? You understand?
That's reckless, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. So not only can you catch some shit, you get her ass pregnant, and then your life is fucking ruined because you probably got a crazy, insane woman who ain't got nothing to lose pregnant.
And look, I don't care what they say. The worst STD of all is a fucking kid. You hear me?
Facts.
That's the worst. especially if it's a bitch with nothing to lose or a spiteful bitch.
Right.
You understand? But bro, those videos of those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that video I sent you? I think it was on Facebook or some shit where the nigga was trying to drop off his kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and the fucking bitch was standing in front of his car so he couldn't leave.
Right, exactly.
And he was filming her to make sure, because she be like, he tried to walk around her to get to his car. She's like, "Did you just hit me?"
Right.
And then her mother came out, bro,
and
was talking shit.
Right.
And supporting the daughter, and they was getting ready to call the cops on this nigga and everything. And guess what? The bitch was mad at him because he took his son to get a haircut. She was like, "Did you consult with me before you let somebody cut?" And the kid had a regular ass, decent like haircut, like a little fade or a Caesar or some shit, regular shit. Right. Did you consult with me before you let them cut his hair? You're not allowed to do things like that. You're not the main. You don't have main custody and blah. And she was standing in front, like he was parked in a parking spot, and she was standing directly behind his car.
So he can't even get out.
So he couldn't fucking move. She was standing directly behind the car holding their son's hand. So he couldn't fucking move.
Right.
And then he tried to go inside his trunk to get the kid's bag. And when he opened up the trunk, and I guess his arm kind of grazed her. She's like, "Oh my God, did you just hit me?"
Right.
"Oh my God, Mom, do you have that on tape? Because he just hit me. He just assaulted me."
Right. Fucking crazy chick.
It's not necessarily about the kid. It's the STD of the poisonous fucking female that you get pregnant. You see what I'm saying? That's the true STD, because if a chick gets pregnant, then you decide, well, I'll be in the kid's life, but I don't want nothing to do with you no more. These bitches get spiteful like a motherfucker, bro. And they turn your life into a living fucking hell. Now, thankfully, gratefully, this is a mistake that I've never had to fucking deal with. I don't got no fucking baby moms or nothing, no crazy shit like that. I had one fucking pregnancy scare because I was dating somebody steadily, but I was like, yo, let me see how that shit feel real quick.
He's stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've ever had a pregnancy scare, truthfully. I had, when I was younger and I didn't know how shit worked, I thought I got every chick I fucked pregnant. Like when I first started fucking, when I was like 16, 17, nigga, before I understood it, because like I was fucking and then I like nut in the condom and I come out the condom, I come out and I'm looking at the condom and I'm like, does it have holes in it and shit? And I'll be sitting there paranoid, like, damn, what if it's leaked out? And what if this chick is pregnant? Like, I used to be losing my goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so this chick that I was fucking with, bro. And here's the thing. The mind controls the body, right?
Right.
This chick is one of those chicks that's like super fucking, like she's all about STDs and pregnancy. Like she focuses on that shit.
Right.
and and I took her virginity.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to her, "Yo, let me see how that shit feel, without the condom." And bro, I literally did 5 half strokes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't pre-coming or nothing. Like I looked at my dick and everything. I was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put it in halfway just to literally feel it how it was. Because I actually never done it before. That was early on in my career.
Right.
Where I had literally never hit raw pussy before. But because she was my steady girlfriend, I was like, yo, let me feel how that shit feel. So I did 5 shallow strokes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, her mind, I guess her mind made her fucking period come late.
Right.
Because right after we did that, it was like it was all she was focused on.
Mm.
So she hit me up like, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, fuck you got to tell me, man. What the fuck you got to tell me? So my period is like 2 days late. And I'm like, come on, man. Don't be telling me no shit like that. and then it was like 3 days late. Then it was 4 days late, bro. And then on the 5th day, she called me disappointed.
That it came.
On the 5th day, she called me disappointed that the fucking period came. And I was happy like a motherfucker. But I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck are you so disappointed, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never discussed having a family. We ain't never discussed kids. But like I said, I took her virginity. She was in love. You understand? So there was a small part of her that wanted it. And understand this, fellas. Understand this, guys. There is always a small part of a woman that wants to have your baby.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Always. Always. Because remember what a woman's true purpose is. Fuck all this societal shit. Fuck all these boss bitches out here.
Mm-hmm.
With careers and all. You see my bedtime and I'm still spitting game to y'all niggas. But anyways. Fuck all this shit that these independent bad bitch diva bitches be talking about. There's always a small part of a woman, always on a biological innate level, that wants to have your child.
Yo, didn't you tell me you was having fantasies about her falling down the stairs or some shit?
Oh hell yeah! For those 4 to 5 days, my nigga, I was like, man, maybe I could kick her down a flight of stairs, or maybe I could punch her in the gut, or maybe I could like sit on her or do some shit. Like maybe I was thinking I would get some of my homegirls from high school to fucking jump her and beat her ass so she'll lose the baby. Bro, I was thinking the worst possible shit, bro.
This nigga's evil. He's like,
yo.
You want to get us canceled? They're gonna be like,
look, this was literally like 20 years ago, bro. Like 20 something years ago. So statutes of limitations, and I never did it. I just thought it. But yeah, I was thinking the worst shit, bro. I was thinking the absolute worst shit. See, and it's fucked up because this bitch family's from the projects too.
Right.
But she had something to lose though. She was a decent girl from the projects. But in that same vein, I'm like, even though I'm cool dating you, I ain't trying to have no kid with you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Facts. Oh man, that's crazy. So guys, strap it up. We'll get to y'all in a second. We got a few more of these to go through. So we up to number 4. So the 4th way you put your life in danger by having weak game and not understanding these women is dating hood rats or disrespectful ass women in general. You feel what I'm saying? Dating fucking hood rats. Listen, I know some of y'all like hood rats. I know some of y'all like them. But you got to understand that it's a risk, bro.
Always.
Like if you dating a chick or trying to hook up with a chick who got more masculine energy than you, that's not the move.
Right.
If you dating a chick that want to shoot the fair one with you, it's not the move.
If you dating a bitch that say bruh more than you,
exactly. If she wear Timberlands while y'all fucking, that's not the move. You feel what I'm saying? If she call you son or say dead ass or any of that shit, if she clap her hands like this when she be talking, that's not the move.
Yo, dead ass though. Leave her. Listen, man. We got to be super selective with who we give our attention to, fellas.
Right.
Like, seriously, man. Seriously, like, bro, if she talk like Cardi B, chances are.
Oh my God! Listen, run. Listen, if she do this to her head, if she pat her head, don't fuck with her. You understand what I'm saying? Your life is in danger, my nigga.
If she got more tattoos than skin, and she's not like in a circus or nothing,
I'm telling you, y'all got it. Listen, stay away, bro.
If she got more male friends than female friends, and all of her male friends did jail time,
exactly right. Exactly. Instead if she were a light leader.
If she takes you by the hand and then puts it on her back and says, "Yeah, this is where the bullet got lodged by my baby father shooting me in the back."
Exactly. Listen, if she could spit hot fire and her name is Young M.A., don't do it. Don't do it.
Yo, if her name is Young anything.
Shout out to I love Young M.A. She's nice, but anyway, go.
Now, if her name is Young anything, young Fiji water, you know what I'm saying? Young Magnum, like
I'm telling you,
yo, if her name is Young anything, leave her alone. If she don't, yo, listen, guys, if a bitch don't own at least one dress, if she don't own a pair of heels, if she don't own a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I'm not talking about like, you know, lesbian chicks or nothing like that. I'm saying you got a lot of these chicks who they're super goony out here, bro.
Facts. Shout out
like
to
they're super goony.
1956. She has long fingernails. She can't wipe her ass. That's
and
facts.
She can't wipe her fucking ass, bro. Are you what?
That's facts. Oh my God,
bro. If her hair color looks like my background.
Don't do it.
If you ask her who's the president and she don't know.
If she says specific, like Pacific, don't do it.
Yo.
If she can't pronounce ambulance, okay?
Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yes, we call it ambulance.
I'm telling you, y'all motherfuckers need to run.
If she gets shot and instead of calling the ambulance, she take out her phone to put it on Instagram Live.
Listen, if she call you a bitch ass nigga, okay?
Right.
And
it sounds like we joking, but only y'all saw that fucking video where the bitch, her stepfather got shot, and instead of calling the fucking ambulance, she turned on her phone and put the shit on live.
Right, exactly. He said, if she says ignorant instead of
ignorant. Exactly.
I can't fuck with y'all motherfuckers. He says Lil Barry Pass. What?
You say Lil Barry. Library. Exactly. Library.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm telling you.
If the screen on her cell phone is cracked. Now look, if she has a screen protector and the screen protector is cracked,
right?
Maybe. But if she ain't got no screen protector and her fucking cell phone screen is cracked, And
Yes.
it's cracked to the point where the LED crystals is leaking, where you see that black shit on there, that black gray shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh,
And here's one last one. Here's one last one. If you like something on Instagram that has to do with a female, and she fucking attacks you or gets all up in your face about you liking another bitch's picture or some shit like that.
Right. Exactly. She's done.
That type of shit is, bro, that type of shit is so foreign to me. Like niggas be on some, yo, I better not like this picture because my girl.
Right. That's crazy. 1957 for favorite motel. Hotel is a Motel 6. Facts. Oh man, but yeah, y'all see what it is, man. I gotta be careful out here, man.
If she twerk in church,
yo,
it's too much.
Oh my, this is too much shit. I'm telling you, gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but anyway, so look out for them hood rats, people.
Yeah, look out for hood rats, bro.
Them hood rats is scary, man. They scary. And you know what the scary part is? You might find a hood rat and she thick though. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful because.
But nigga, you got to understand, it's the hood rats that's gonna give you the best sex though.
Exactly.
Some of the best sex. It's the hood rats that they're gonna put it on you because what else they got?
Right.
You understand? That's what they do. That's why a lot of them, they have these pregnancies or whatever.
Right.
Because they, look, let me tell you something, man. And I don't mean to sound, no way like I'm looking my nose down at people, but again, when you come from a certain like reality of life, a lot of people, the reason why so many fucking, early pregnancies or possibly unwanted pregnancies in the hood is because it's sad, but when you ain't got nothing else to live for, a lot of these people in their minds, it's like, well, if I have a child, then I'll have something to live for.
Exactly, right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying that this is a part of the reality in the minds of some of these people. Where like have you ever met that nigga that's been a worthless nigga his whole life? But then when he get a bitch pregnant, he's like, yeah, nigga, I gotta go to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this job and I gotta get this money, man. Like, nigga, all you ever did in your whole life was smoke weed and do nothing. Right. But it took for you to get a bitch pregnant, for you to actually want something for yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So these are the things that happen. So, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful dealing with certain quality of certain types of people. You understand? And again, I'm not saying you can't find decent quality people in the hood. I'm not saying that. You understand? Let's be clear. But that's why game is important, man. You got to highlight these bros, man. You can't just assume just because they got a fat ass and a pretty face that they're gonna be good for you. A lot of y'all niggas be like, yo, she's such a cool girl, and you just met her an hour ago.
Right.
You understand? And the only reason why you saying that she's a quality, like, yeah, these niggas be in the chat talking about, oh yeah, but she's a quality female. What makes her a quality female? Just because she look good?
Right.
Bro, that's not how that works. That is not how that works. Because she look good and all that, but then you back at her crib right now, she got a pile of fucking dirty clothes. She got kids that ain't been fed. She watching her cousin. Imagine this. She watching her cousin's kids, but all the kids is home alone.
Right.
Ain't been fed. Roaches everywhere, fucking dishes in the sink. You understand what I'm saying? And you looking at her talking about she's a quality chick. Come on, man.
I remember one time, bro. This was like, I think she was like a white hood rat, like, which is even worse. But I was like, I went out with this chick, and she was thick and shit, right? So we go back to her fucking spot, which was a mistake anyway. But we go back to her spot,
definitely.
And this chick, she had a kid too, but the kid was at her baby father house or some shit for the weekend or some shit, right? But I get to her house, bro. Her shit is so filthy. And I mean, there's roaches and shit. And the baby, and this is the thing, the baby had a crib because it was a young kid, maybe like 1 year old or whatever. The crib was on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? And the crib was dusty. Oh. And that's the shit. I was like, okay, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that shit turned me the hell off. I was like, yo, how your baby crib is dusty though?
Dusty.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man.
Come on, man.
I was like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. But anyway, yeah, be careful of them hood rats, people. But anyways, that's number 4. So fifth reason why you're gonna put your life in danger if you got weak ass game and don't understand women is going over a woman's house that you haven't properly vetted for casual sex. Okay? This is very important. Going over a chick's house that you haven't properly vetted for casual sex. Now, if you guys go to Bad Boy membership, I have a whole program called How to Vet Women for Casual Sex. Okay? So even within casual sex, you still got to vet motherfuckers.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So how do you vet a woman for casual sex, right? If you're somehow going to go to her place, usually you want to take a chick to your spot or go to a hotel. Now, but if you are going to go to her place, you got to vet her ass heavy. Now, one of the things with the vetting process is this. One, you still, like we were talking about earlier, don't fuck with a chick who has nothing to lose because you want to make sure part of the vetting is to see, is she a chick who has something to lose? You understand? That's one. Meaning, is she a chick who actually has a job? You understand? Does she seem somewhat smart or sane? You understand what I'm saying? When you're having a conversation with her on a date, what you want to do is you want to ask her about certain things that will reveal to you her character. You understand what I'm saying? And so like these are little.
Who's the president?
Right, exactly, right. These are little things you want to do to vet her before you go to her crib. Because one of the things too is that, like we were saying earlier, some of these chicks got dudes who they fucking with who are simps.
Yeah.
And who's waiting in the bushes to see who she bringing home.
Let me tell you something. I always walk a bitch back to her car. Right?
Right.
And when a bitch say to me, "Oh, don't judge me. I ain't get a chance to clean out my car." Or "Don't judge me. My car's messy right now."
It's a wrap.
It's a fucking wrap, bro. If her car is like fucked up, like the fucking bumper's hanging off and she got it duct tape up and all that. It's certain things. It's just like the cell phone with the screen cracked and all that shit. You understand? If a bitch don't know how to take care of things, chances are she don't know how to take care of herself.
Right.
And if she don't know how to take care of herself, chances are she can't be able to take care of you. You understand? No matter how good the pussy is.
Right.
Because after she give you the pussy, you want her to make you a sandwich. And I know you don't want roaches crawling out of that sandwich.
Right, exactly.
I know you don't want a dusty crib sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? I know you don't want you look in a bitch's car and you can see everything she ate in the car in the last week.
Right.
Because and sometimes I'll be like, yo, give me a ride because my house is not too far, but because I have to walk out of my way to go take them back to their car, I'll be like, yo, just drop me off in my crib.
Right.
Sometimes when if I look inside the car, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna walk. I gotta stop and get something and blah blah blah. Because they gotta move a bunch of shit to even allow somebody to sit in the car with them.
Right.
Disgusting shit. And again, this is why you got to get on the Bad Boy membership because game is hella fucking important.
Right.
Because here's what y'all niggas do. Oh, the ass is fat and she look like she want to smash. So you will look past all of this shit, not realizing that you putting your life in danger.
Right. Right. Because for example, and this is I'll give y'all some free game real quick. Should I do it?
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Just do it.
I'm gonna give y'all some free game because this is something on the Bad Boy membership too. So one of the ways you can vet a chick, for casual sex and all this other stuff, right? Because you got to get information out of her. So, sort of like a speaking or conversation technique that you can do is you go deeper on a conversation. So what that means is that you keep asking questions that go deeper on a specific topic, right? And then so what you're going to do is you're going to get to the bottom of the situation. So for example, I remember I was on a date with this chick once and she was like, oh, I really can't stand people who lie. It just like really like, I think that's the worst thing ever, blah, blah, blah. So I said, that's interesting. So I said, so why are you you seem very like passionate about this lying thing. Like I know most people don't like people to lie to them, but you seem like did somebody lie to you, like really get at you and it like messed something up for you? She was like, yeah, my ex, like he lied to me and he cheated on me 2 times. And then he got this girl pregnant. And I was like, really? I was like, so how did that make you feel when you heard that? And she was like, or when you found it out, she was like, yeah, I was upset. And, we were arguing and stuff. And then I started seeing this other guy. And I said, oh, how did your boyfriend feel when you started seeing the other guy? Well, what happened was, they got into a fight because he came looking for me. And so I'm like, oh, you see, I'm getting all this information about how her character, her ex character, the type is. So I'm getting all this fucking information because I'm going deeper into the conversation, asking all these questions that's going into the root of what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, this girl, she getting into a little bit of drama. You feel what I'm saying? So that's information that I need to make the best decision I need to make from dealing with the situation. So this is why game is important. You feel what I'm saying?
And speaking of drama, when a bitch say that she don't like drama, because listen, language exposes you. Language exposes you. If you always hear a person saying, yeah, I don't fuck with drama. I like to stay drama free. I don't fuck with drama. I don't like drama. 9 times out of 10, that's a person that's always in some fucking drama.
Exactly. Right.
But here's the difference. When you hear a person say, yeah, I'm pretty laid back. I like a peaceful life. I like to take things easy, more than likely that's a person that's actually, because their language, the words you choose to use exposes what your brain is focused on.
Right, exactly.
So if I say I enjoy a peaceful life,
right, your brain's
then that means I'm focused on a peaceful life. So that's what I enjoy. But when I say I don't like all that drama stuff, you miss me with the drama, and they keep using that fucking word, drama. That's what you're focused on, because that's the word you choose to express how you feel about this topic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. See, we give y'all so much fucking, get on the Bad Boy membership and stop playing with us.
Exactly. Facts. Look at this goofy shit right here. He said, I thought a woman's background didn't matter as long as you have game. Hold on, I gotta hit you with this. Why do y'all guys say the goofiest shit? They should have a show that's called Guys with Weak Games Say the Darndest Things. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
Sign up Steve Harvey.
Bro, when we said her background doesn't matter, we were talking about the fucking body counts, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
He know that.
He know that. He just trying to be goofy. You feel what I'm saying?
What your ass say?
You know what I'm saying?
Your ass trying to do some other shit.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, so where was that? What number we was at? Hold on. We up to number 6. Okay. Now, the 6th way you put your life in danger, because you got some weak ass game and you don't understand women, is hooking up with women for the first time who isn't 100% cooperative. Okay?
That's big.
Okay? Guys, when you hook up with a woman for the first time and she's not 100% cooperative and you go through it, nigga, you just want to ruin your life.
That's huge. Fact.
You understand what I'm saying? See, when you're dealing with a chick, especially the first time sets the precedent of what's supposed to be happening in the situation, meaning that she's supposed to be 100% cooperative to show you that she's really about what's going on in the situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if she's not 100% cooperative, that could be a situation where she's gonna say, "Oh, well, he raped me. I had, sexual assault, and I wasn't fully ready, and I just felt this." And you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, what happens is they think women just be playing hard to get, or it's cute that she's being wishy-washy, or that's just last minute resistance. I gotta just keep going and keep trying, and no, bro. If it's not 100% cooperation, don't fuck with it.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, some of these women, you gotta understand something. Some of these women have trauma from past experiences, and you might trigger that trauma based off of how you're interacting with them, and then they're gonna make it seem like you actually did some shit to them. And then sometimes what happens is that women will be in situations where they're scared to say something, so they'll just go with it. Like at first they're being hesitant, and then they'll just go with it, and then you have sex with them, and then later after you have sex with them, they feel fucked up about it, and now they tell their friends, "Oh, I feel." They just sitting there moping, and their friend is like, "What's wrong?" He was like, "Well, I was out with this guy yesterday," and then she just starts crying, and she's like, you understand what I'm saying?
And we got shit on the Bad Boy membership that is directly helpful with that type of situation.
Exactly.
When it comes to sex and really having that serious conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So get on the Bad Boy membership, man. This shit can really save your life.
Yeah,
man.
we have a whole program on how to deal with that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's
entire program.
Because that's the type of shit that could come up where you're in a situation, and because you might be thirsty and shit, or you thinking she's just playing hard to get. This is why we tell you guys to charge chicks to the game. This is why we tell you guys, if it's not 100% cooperation, don't really fuck with it, because you're leaving yourself open for situations like this. Shout out to K Zaggin. If she ain't excited, don't climb inside it. I like that shit. K Zag, you gotta put that shit on a t-shirt. Facts. That's some good shit.
That's facts. That's bars shit too.
Exactly, right? Facts. Wait, what's the score now? Who's winning?
Man, it's like 72-80 something. 72. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
That's funny.
74-83. Golden State leading.
Nice.
It's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter right now.
Crazy. Man, so now we're up to the last one, and we'll get some of these calls. So number 7. 7th way you put your life in danger by having weak game and not understanding women is being a captain save-a-hoe. Okay? Being a captain save-a-hoe.
Oh, almost beat a couple niggas ass on that shit.
Right. Because if you're being a captain save-a-hoe, you will get your ass fucked up out here in these streets. I'm telling y'all.
Yo, do you remember? There was one time in particular where we was in the Lower East Side, and I was hollering at this chick, and she wasn't interested or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, I was making jokes after she walked away, and then the fucking white boy came up to me talking about, "Hey, bro, listen, man, I don't think what you're doing right now is like really cool,
right?
You should just probably leave her alone." And I looked at him like, "Yo, shut the fuck." Yo, I was ready to do some shit to that nigga, bro. Like, get the fuck out my face with that bullshit, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
It's like the audacity of these goofy ass niggas. Like, cause I have that. If y'all go check it on YouTube, I have a video called "Simping is Dangerous," and that was kind of like the same situation I was in. Cause I was talking to this chick at this spot, and her goofy ass friend who's in the friend zone want to come through and cape. Like, and the chick is trying to actually get at me. He's like, "Hey, bro, I don't like the way you're talking to my friend." I said, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Nigga," and then I was like, "Let me calm down, because it's gonna be a situation." And it's like, I'm just pissed off at the fact that he's simping. Right. I'm looking at this nigga like, are you serious?
No, because on some real shit, he's supposed to get his ass beat. He's supposed to.
Right, exactly. Right.
But we just not in that type of world anymore.
Right.
You understand? But there was a time. There was a time in the world where he's like for his own good.
Right. Exactly.
Not even for the satisfaction of me beating his fucking ass. For his own good, so he don't do this shit again.
Exactly. Like on general principle, he needs to get slapped. You understand what I'm saying?
Fucked like something.
It's like, yo. It's like, yo.
Hey, bro, why don't you just leave her alone, bro? Like, do you even know this bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Like, yo, that's worse than calling me a nigga, bro. That's like you should.
and to take to take it even more extreme, it's like, bro, if you see a guy and a girl having like a domestic dispute, just call the cops. If it's that serious, just call the cops.
Right, exactly.
Don't you try to interfere, bro. Don't you try to be like, hey, bro, come on, man, just calm down. Because there's been instances where niggas will try to quote unquote protect the bitch, save a hoe. And a bitch will shoot you in the back while you talking to her man.
Right, exactly.
The bitch will hit you over the fucking head, and then they both rob your ass and then argue later. They'll switch from the argument and they'll fucking knock your ass out and rob you or just simply beat your fucking ass. Both of them will turn around and beat your fucking ass. And whatever they was arguing about, they done forgot about that shit because now you're the one that's their problem.
Right, exactly.
You understand? So again, if you see a man and a woman having some type of dispute, some type of domestic dispute, whatever it is, and it seems that bad, just call the cops, but you walk the other way though.
Right.
You understand? Like, and do it so they can't see you neither. Be like, hey, so there's, I hear my neighbors arguing or something, and it sounds really, really bad. I don't know if something might happen, but I just wanted to tell somebody. But never do you go over and knock on the door. Hey guys, so is everything okay over here? And leave it alone. If it's like I said, if it's that bad, call the cops anonymously and mind your fucking business.
Right, exactly.
See what I'm saying? Because you can get fucked up out here. Because either you can get your ass. Because remember, a lot of times an ass whooping is based on energy. It's not even based on skill.
Exactly.
Because you come over here with the energy to be a mediator or to protect the female. But these people, their energy is already up.
Right.
Because they fighting. They have a lot of fucking pent up emotions and hatred or resentment or whatever the fuck frustration they got pent up inside of them. That's an ass whooping waiting to happen. That's like you jumping in a fucking lion's cage.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with those type of situations. You understand? Because there are some relationships that's just how they roll. Like they just be arguing like that, but they love each other to death. And you come in there trying to act like you trying to protect the bitch. And that's only gonna make him jealous.
Exactly.
Right? And then she looking at her man and she see him getting jealous, and that excites her. So both of them want to beat your fucking ass. And you over there thinking, oh, well, I was just trying to help her out because you seem like she was having a tough time with her boyfriend. And mind your fucking business.
Facts.
I see these videos, these social justice warrior videos, and people be like it's a man and a woman fighting in the street, and people is like, so you guys are just gonna not say anything? Like a bitch will come around and be like, so no, the smart nigga is not gonna say nothing.
Exactly.
And like I said, if it's that fucking bad, then try to anonymously call the cops or try to like bring, if you see the cops pass and try to bring attention to it, maybe. But for you to actually go over there and interfere yourself firsthand, that's a death sentence.
That's facts. That's real shit, man. And a lot of these gentlemen be trying to be fucking Captain Save-A-Hoes and they get their ass whooped and shit. So you gotta be careful out there. Let's take some of these calls real quick. Let's go to 267-347 and then 240 and 718. 267, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, this Steph. How y'all doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir, my brother. Did you donate?
What up?
Oh yeah, I donated this time and the last time, because I
Appreciate
called last time, but I called right after the line shut.
Appreciate it. So let's go with you, man.
Oh yeah, I just had a question because it was related to one of your earlier. I think it was maybe like point number 3. I forget exactly which one. But I just had a question of like how y'all vet chicks, or like basically certain qualities y'all look for. But I had an example that I had that, like, when I thought back on my 20s and early 30s, like what common qualities did the women that respected me, the women that I respected, like what qualities they had. And I know one that comes off the top of my head is like chicks who they might have like family or friends with like a serious condition or whatever. And like the way they handled that, I kind of respected that. Like, for instance, there's one of these chicks from my, like, she's friends with chicks at my school or whatever. I used to flirt with her back in college. Her dad was bipolar or whatever. Real good dude, took care of the family, whatever. But he would have certain bipolar episodes. So, you know, for certain weeks at a time or whatever, her and her mom, because she's the older sister, while her younger sister was in school, the older sister and the mom would kind of nurse the dad back to health, help him get through depressive, romantic episodes and stuff. And the way that she would talk about that, it wasn't like one of them city girls who like just, oh, my dad was wilding. I wanted to party that night, but you know, he was acting crazy and I had to stay home. I was so, you know what I mean? Like, she was the type of chick like, oh, you know, me and my mom took care of my dad for the weekend, this and that, and the third. We had to cancel plans. I couldn't go to the spring break trip this week or whatever. But, you know, like, that had nothing to do with looks. It had nothing to do with, you know, shallow stuff like, oh, she got a nice body or whatever. So I feel like a lot of these chicks get overlooked because you'll have dudes choosing a Lori Harvey over her because Lori Harvey, they might say, oh, she's a 9.
Well, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you this though.
Her dad is a 7.
I'm gonna tell you this though. You gotta be careful about that shit too. With women, like, okay, this is what I'll say, right? Because me and Steve, we're gonna do a show about this tomorrow at noon, so you definitely check it out. But basically, this is why we tell y'all, don't necessarily, because what you're saying is you're like, okay, this chick seems like a cool chick because this is how she's acting and presenting herself, right? That's what you're saying, basically, right? Now,
and mind you, this is a chick I knew other instances of her because I knew her friend circle. So it wasn't just that, but I did remember that from years ago, like the way she talked of it was over multiple conversations.
Right. Well, right. But what I'm saying is that on top of that, though, you like see you got to take that with a grain of salt. Unless you see it consistently. Now, you said you know her, so maybe if she's consistent, that's cool. But even beyond that, none of that really matters at the end of the day.
You're right, chameleon.
Right, and not even that. The thing is this. This is why, as a man, you got to figure out what's important to you so that woman in your life can be a representation of that. Because what women will do is, see, women will give you a certain type of performance that they know you like, so that you'll like them. Now, if they're doing that, and if they're doing that, and it adheres to your program, cool, because it is what it is, and as long as it's getting done. But what happens is, if you're looking at a woman and you're saying, man, I like her because she's such a cool person and she does this and she does that, what happens is that she's conditioning you to view her this way. You understand? Instead of you creating her in a situation so that you can have her be a certain way for you. You understand? Which is two different things.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I've seen too many of these TikTok bitches talk about, oh, if you want to pull on the heartstrings of your sugar daddy, tell him that you're taking care of your mother.
Right, exactly. That's
to tell him that the reason why you can't make it this weekend is because you got to take care of your sick dad or your sick mother or your sick grandparents. And instead of flying me out, could you just send me the money? Because I have to buy medicine for my sick father.
Right, exactly.
But I'll be there next weekend, okay?
Right.
So you see, Nigga, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, Miles, I had another
Nigga,
point.
answer the motherfucking question. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought not. I thought not.
I just recently found your channel.
Well, get on the Bad Boy membership. I don't care how recent you just found us. Get on the fucking Bad Boy membership. You sound like you need it. You sound like one of these niggas that'll make up excuses for bitches to fuck your life up.
Oh no, I had my other story was about when I was younger, when I was actually a freshman in college, and it was the reverse, where I had a.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
Mario story that had me rolling.
How old are you now?
My phone cut out. You said how old am I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm 30. I just turned 34.
Okay.
Now go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say the pregnancy scare stuff that happened when I was 18. I was a freshman in college. It was like second week actually like right the first week when you first move in and all that. And the chick, it was like a double date. My friend from high school, who later on wifed this chick, which is the funny part of the story. But that chick, that's the same chick I lost my V card to, right? But mind you, I didn't at that time. I didn't know nothing about condoms, whatever. I didn't even know how to use it for real. So of course I hit raw. I'm not going to lie. Again, this is years ago. I'm 34. This is years ago. I'm just being real with you.
Right.
Now, but of course,
nigga, we're 40. We're 40, and we knew to use condoms early on. So no excuse.
So
like
so
I
you
said, get on the Bad Boy membership. Like I said, you need it.
The scariest time of my life.
So you thought you got her pregnant? Like, did she say she was late or some shit?
But the thing was, she was she basically miscarried. So
she was pregnant with your joint.
I was just gonna say, when I was in college, because she was from a different state, right? So when I was in school that year, I was scared because she's in another state, so I'm not even with her while this is going on. But she's, throwing up and all that, like for days, and she's calling me like, "Oh, I'm throwing up today," and this and that, and I'm thinking in my head like, "Oh, damn, like my whole college career is coming to an end now. Like I'm gonna have to, take a 304 in, or at least like I'm literally depressed, and I didn't tell my family this at the time, but eventually, she miscarried or whatever. Like I don't remember that, maybe like weeks or like a month or two later. But later on, my that best friend from the double date, this dude wifed her up, and he didn't get her pregnant or not, but the fact that he wifed her up like for like years. Because after college and everything, he went to the Air Force, whatever. So I reconnected with him on Facebook, like, bro, what's up? And at one point we worked at AT&T together. Later on, when he got out the force, because he got injured, whatever. So he got a regular job, but he ended up wifing her up. And I'm like, what y'all are saying is so true, because even though he's seen his friend go through a pregnancy scare with this chick, and he know how she is, he knows she had 304 or whatever, she gave it up quick. He literally wifed her just because she looked good. So the whole Michael B. Jordan and whoever else be wifing up these bad chicks and trying to turn them into something they're not. I just want to say that what you and Miles talk about, and Coach EO and all y'all talk about, K Sagan, it just resonates with me because I've seen it, with the same chick. I'm like, bro, because we talked about it at one point, and because he was teasing me about something, and I'm thinking in my head like, bro, you wifed up Val, like you tripping.
He done put her government name out there and shit, nigga. But bro,
no, that's not her. That's
okay. I'm like, damn, nigga, like just dropping this shit. But
and if he hears this, we're cool now. It's he got a whole different girl. We cool,
right?
Yeah, but still, don't use no names and nicknames, bro. Even nicknames, don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Right,
you don't
right.
have to say, there's no reason to say her name.
Right, but listen, man. Just listen, bro. Get up on that Bad Boy membership, because
Yo, no, I'm a definitely because y'all one of the few, you and Taekwondo and all y'all's like the only coaches. I feel like I don't see y'all as, you know what I mean? Like y'all, like when Miles talks about identity, y'all all have like distinct personalities, and it comes through when y'all explain a game or just talking about your stories. So yeah, I definitely get on that. But I ain't gonna take up too much time. I'll let y'all get to the last call. I got to get ready for work in the morning. But yo, take it easy.
Appreciate it, my brother. All right, let's go to
membership.
Facts 347. What's popping? Who's this?
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. I've donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Yeah. So I'm just calling because I'm the one that sent that email to you about the dry spell last month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember. I was actually surprised that you made like a video response to that. I was like, whoa, holy shit.
Why are you surprised? You sent me an email to do a video response. That's what happens when you send a donation.
I didn't know it was give you a video. I thought you were gonna respond back.
That's what you got to get a video on that shit.
How did they do that, Locario? Explain it to the people so they know.
Oh yeah, so go to Mr.Locario.com. On the front page says send your questions. You click on there and you can send your question with a donation, and then I do a video on it. You know what I'm saying? But caller, what's good with you now? Okay. What's going on?
But I know. Just letting you know. I just wanted to give you an update. Like I've been improving. Mm-hmm. I've been getting better, and I wrote that email because that day I was just feeling like shit, man. Just to be honest, I was just like,
"Come on, man, don't make no excuses."
I was writing it. I was like, when I was writing it down, sometimes when you feel like crap, you tend to just ramble on about shit. So when I sent it to you and all that stuff, when I read it back, I was like, oh shit, wait, I think I said something I wasn't supposed to say.
But see, this is why you got to get focused on what you do and mean what you say and say what you mean. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with women or you're just dealing with people in general, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you're about what you're about. You don't want to be making excuses like, man, I was tired, I was drunk, I was upset, because that's loser talk, truthfully. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got to be able to stand on what you're saying and just be about that and then move on and improve. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Lucario, to be honest, man, I think my problem is just that I've been inconsistent because really though, when I was telling you about how it's pushing approaching girls at 10 or whatnot, I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, I got more consistent earlier on the year.
Well, let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you this real quick before I let you go because we got a few more calls. Are you out there still talking to women and trying to make shit happen? Are you still doing it?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm I've been following, I've been on your membership, so I've been doing it for 2 months, and all that. I pretty much listened to all of them, and I gotta re-listen to them again because there's just so much that went over my head and all that.
Yes, listen to it as many times as you can. Shout out to Corey Wayne. He says read the book 5 to 15 times a day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Until it sinks in your head.
And you sound like you need to schedule a consultation too, bro.
That's facts. I said you got to schedule a consultation with either myself or Miles, man, so you get some actual coaching, so we can really help you out. Because that's the main thing, and that goes for all of y'all. If y'all really want to get help, y'all got to schedule the consultations. That's where it's really, really, because you get individual help. You know what I'm saying? But my brother, hit me up later on the back end and we'll talk, my brother. Appreciate the call. Let's go to 240. 240 is popping. Who this?
What up, nephew?
What up? What's going on,
shit, 50. What up, 50?
What's up?
Yo, yes, I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
I'm fucking with y'all. Nah, but look, first of all, let me say, if you put your life in danger if she burns water. So, that's
facts.
So a couple of things. When my college days, man, y'all got some good stuff. My college days was totally fucked up. When a girl came to me and told me straight up, I'm pregnant, here's my $100, where's yours? I made an appointment on Friday. I was like, what?
To get the abortion? Wait, abortions was $200 back then?
Man, this happened in 88.
Oh, wow.
Or 88. 88, 89. Yeah.
Right, 50s.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
I forgot you were a distinguished gentleman.
I'm a seasoned motherfucker, nigga. Seasoned.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna call you an old ass nigga, but I got respect for 50. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say that.
My bad. Another thing too, man, is like, I got put in danger in my career. It was funny, like years ago, this lady and this guy came in for an appointment with a colleague, and this colleague was the first time she was there working on some flower shit, some type of remedy shit. So the woman she was working with the guy, and they were just sitting in another room. And the woman, when she came in, she was husband and wife. She said, "Anybody here can give me a massage? I want a massage." I said, "Yeah, okay, I'm here." Well, shit, yeah. So I set the room up. Got in there, and I was interesting because she was Muslim, she was wrapped all up. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe they, I don't know nothing about this, but okay. I get in there, man. She was making so much racket, noise, oohing and ahhing. Unnecessarily, it made me uncomfortable. And I'm rubbing her arm. And I'm like, what the fuck? So after I got through, I walked out the room, and the other room was ajar, and I saw my colleague. We just locked eyes for a split second. She was basically like, what the fuck was going on? And I was like, damn, that shit. So I don't know what was going on there. There was something going on in that relationship, but that put me in danger. That's one story put me in danger. Second one was I was with a girl. I go to a house. I was on the way. Her house was spotless. I stayed over her house one night. Took my shoes off, put them away. I went to her room, took my socks and shit off, nigga, throw them in the corner. This bitch went ballistic. Come to find out, because she came out of a domestic situation, and her cleanliness, her immaculate house was this idiosyncrasy of that. Yeah, the house got to be clean. Evidently, that was something, and she paid a big price for the house not being clean. So, yeah, that was something.
Yo, that's crazy.
And one other thing. This is a story about the Navy. A guy hit. Now this is gonna make your heart go up and down. I knew a guy in the Navy named Pop. He came back after night out. We all went to the club. He went home with these two big girls. He came back in the morning really fucked up, because he said, and I can't never imagine this, he got snatched out of the pussy.
What?
When somebody reached, somebody reached on his shoulders and pulled him up out the pussy. He does some big
wow.
Little short white guy. Yeah, that shit right.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's the shit. So so that's what I'm saying. Be safe out there. And by the way, the Bad Boy membership is a tax deduction under personal development, guys. If you have a business, get on the Bad Boy membership and put it in the books of personal development.
Exactly.
Okay? All right.
There we go.
Out.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, my brother. All right. So we're going to go Moses, and then we got 510 after that. And then we're going to get to the questions, and we're going to head up out of here. Moses, what's going on, Moses?
How y'all doing?
Appreciate it.
Good, man. What's up?
What's going on?
I'm good. This video, I think, since you made this video, you might as well just make a Bad Boys membership on that. You understand? Because that's also a part of the game as well. You know what I'm saying? Because, obviously with chicks, because, obviously knowing me, I'm always out there, and I'm gaining experience. I'm seeing it a lot. Now, like those times when I was out there, right, where a lot of guys will be saying, "Yo, that's my girls, those are my girls, bro." You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The chick would literally tell me, "No, that's not their boyfriend. There's just a dude who's in their friend zone." You understand? And then based off, and I can tell because based off the guy's behavior, because the guy's not really standing by the chick like that. And he's standing usually like hollering at other bitches. I'm like, okay, if that's your close girlfriend, why would you be in a spot talking to other women, flirting with other women? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You understand? So, I think you should make a Bad Boys membership on that. And of course, I hooked up with a baddie last night. So a different one. You understand? So
you say you smashed some chick last night?
Yeah, man. That's why I didn't have time to call. They call it a real game, no theory, because I mean, last night I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know it was gonna be that easy when I met this chick. It just happened to be easy quickly, just snap of a finger.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So you met some chick, you had sex easy, and you're on the bad boy membership. Coincidence? I think not. So I'm just saying.
So yeah, one last thing. You should make, since you're talking about this, I'm glad you're talking about this. I wasn't gonna call in, but I was like, yeah, I'm calling. I was like, you should make a membership about the dangerous thing women do to men if you don't have game, or the things that women do to destroy your life. You understand? Something like what you're talking about right now. So you should make a membership on that.
Well, I mean, I could probably go deeper on it. Pause. You feel what I'm saying on the joint, but yeah, I'll definitely get to that, man. But I appreciate the call, my brother. Let's go to 510. 510. What's popping? Who's this?
Golden State won.
Man,
yes.
Challenge fine from the Bay. Got to rep the Warriors after that big win.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's popping?
Bad Boy membership. I'm on the Bad Boy membership. I sent you like an email a couple weeks ago, but I figured I'd probably ask you now. Come on, OkCupid, and I'm going through like the matches and stuff, and then like they say, oh, I can't see likes, so send me a message. So I was seeing like, 'cause I know both of you guys tried OkCupid. I was just seeing how you guys go about that. Do you guys just keep on swiping like it's Tinder, or you guys just like send messages, too?
I don't like OkCupid.
Yeah, I mean,
I used to fuck with OkCupid, but I don't fuck with it no more.
Yeah, just keep swiping. You know what I'm saying? Keep swiping.
Are you paying for the full version?
Yeah,
you say you can't. You say you can't receive messages.
What's up?
You said you can't receive messages. Are you sure you're paying for the?
Because I'm paying for the full version, but most of the profiles that come across, they say, "Oh, I can't see likes, so send me a message."
No. They can see likes, bro. Well, first of all, why are you listening to what the fuck they saying? That's your first mistake.
Oh, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You just said.
Okay, no, I'm saying.
You just said, bro. You literally just said. They said. As soon as anything that comes out your mouth after they said, you fucking up. Do you understand what I'm saying? They can see likes. They just don't want you to like their picture because they want you to send them a message because they're fucking attention whores. You understand what I'm saying? But if you match with them or you send them a fucking, if you swipe on them or whatever, right? What happens is that if they swipe on you, y'all will match and then you can, just send them a message and be like, what's good? You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you basically have to ignore those type of things on like this, for example, there's certain things you got to ignore on dating apps that women say. Ignore when they say I'm not looking for a hookup because that's cap. You understand what I'm saying? Ignore when they talk about, oh, I don't see likes and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? What else that chicks be saying? Ignore when they be on some, oh, I'm looking for something serious. Like all of that shit don't mean nothing.
Or when they say, oh, I'm usually never on here, so contact me on my Snap or my Instagram. Right.
Exactly, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you. Ignore all that shit.
So just treat it like any other dating app then.
Yes, pretty much. And
this is why you need to have a tight script. So when the bitch fall off script, you know to leave her alone. But y'all don't want to hear me though.
Right, exactly. So all you got to do is.
Oh no, I mean,
what happened?
No, I'm saying because I got the script thing. I'm doing like the what you said in the messages when you said like how to send the messages and what kind of message type. I've been using it for a while though, like that creative indirect.
Okay, cool.
And
cool,
cool. It works.
Nice.
It works, but then like some of the bitches be like, 16 messages and 30 messages and like can we do a FaceTime? Can we do a phone call and all the other stuff? I mean,
no,
message
just
works, but it's just like
right. Well, you have to. But this is what I'm saying. You have to remember when you're having an interaction with the woman, you have to be the one to basically direct the conversation to where you want it to go. You understand what I'm saying? So if she's like, oh, like, you know, let's talk more on here first. And be like, well, listen, you know, I don't really talk on this app. So listen, if you want to make something happen, here's my number. Text me tomorrow, and then we'll set something up. You see what I'm saying? Like, basically, what this is what you got to understand, right? When you're talking to women, right, and you're trying to make something happen with them, you don't necessarily need to have a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? What you need to have is directions and instructions. You understand? So whatever a woman is saying to you, you don't even necessarily need to address what she's saying. And if you do address what she's saying, it's just you redirecting what she's saying to what you want her to do. So if she's like, hey, you know, I don't hardly, you know, I don't really know you like that. So we should talk on here more to get to know each other more. Right now, you could say, listen, I'm not talking. I don't like to talk on here. So here's my number. Give me a call tomorrow. And we'll set something up. Or even you don't even have to respond that way to even respond to what she says. She says, hey, listen, we should get together and talk on here more. You just send her a text and say, hey, this is my number. Hit me up tomorrow. You see how I didn't even address what the fuck she said. I just said, here's my number. Hit me up tomorrow. And we'll talk. You understand? So all you're doing when you're setting something up or you're interacting with these women on the apps or when you're first talking to them is you're just guiding them to where you want them to go. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is why I was saying, don't look at what they're talking about on their profile and then make your decisions based off that. Cause that's what cause you just said, oh, but the girls are saying, I don't see likes and blah. I don't care what the fuck you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to swipe on the chicks. I'm going to send the messages to the chicks I want to send the messages to, and I'm going to tell them what I want to happen. That is it. And the ones who want to follow you are going to follow you. The ones who don't, they're not. You see what I'm saying? You're making it more difficult on yourself because what you're doing is that you're having the conversations with them instead of directing them and guiding them to where you want them to go. You see what I'm saying? So anything they're saying to you, if it's not going in the direction you want it to go, just lean it into the direction to where you want it to go, even to the point where you're not even responding to what they're saying. So for example, if I match with a girl and I say, yo, let's meet up and get a drink this Friday. And then she says, oh, you're what's some stupid shit chicks be saying? They be like, oh, you're pretty bold and you're pretty like forward or blah, blah, blah. Right. And then I'll respond and be like, yeah, so Friday. You know what's good? Right. I'm just sticking to that. I'm not responding to her, asking her, telling her, oh yeah, I am bold. I'm not doing none of that shit. So are you free Friday? You see what I'm saying? I've given her that chance to respond. If she doesn't, if she says, oh, you know, I don't really know you like that, unmatch.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? That's it, bro. That's it. You see what I mean?
No,
I'm
just overthinking the shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're way overthinking the shit. All you got to do is basically set it up to where they respond to what you're saying. That is it. That's why Miles was talking about the script. Because if you have the script, if they go off script, that tells you to delete. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Man, yeah. Like if a girl's like, oh, you're moving too fast, delete. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm saying one thing. I'll let you guys go. So basically, if they saying like, can we FaceTime? That's basically saying they don't really like your pictures like that. They just want to see how you look at the end of the day.
No, this is the you're missing it. You're missing the point. When you're talking to these chicks, right? And I talked about this on the membership too a few times. You don't ever do what they tell you to do. So if she says, can we FaceTime? You do not say, yeah, okay, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I've made that mistake a few times where I'm just like responding to what she's saying because I'm not really thinking about it or whatever. But what you don't want to respond to what she's saying. So she's like, oh, can we even if you want to FaceTime, right? You tell her, hey, listen, text me tomorrow at 6. when you text me, I will set up a time for us to FaceTime. If that's what you want to do.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just going off like, they really like your pictures like that. So like, cause I don't, like when they say like the FaceTime, like, oh, so you must not trust me in my pictures and shit. That's how I was thinking about
No.
Caller, how old are you?
35.
35. And you're on the Bad Boy membership?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to get some coaching, bro. You got to get some coaching because you need a reference to help you to fully understand what's going on in the Bad Boy membership.
Right, because there's points that you're missing.
There's a lot of shit that you're missing, and guys, this is why coaching is important because the information, even if the information is there in the Bad Boy membership, but there's also another level where you need to understand how to implement
and then you have
information correctly.
Right, you have to understand the why of what you're doing.
You got to understand why you're doing it because a lot of you guys think you don't even understand the importance of what's being said in the Bad Boy membership, and then you won't really like the parts that you're supposed to take seriously, you don't take as seriously as other parts. You understand? And then it's like you miss a whole part of the game.
Right, because for example, real quick, if you're on a dating site, the point is to get her off the site, but also the point is to see if she's cooperative. So you're doing two things at once. This is why when you're just telling her to do something, you want to see if she's going to do it. Because you can't see if she's cooperative if you're following her lead. You see what I'm saying? You need to see if she's going to follow your lead, which is why I say don't follow what they're saying. You understand what I'm saying? And then the point is for you to get her off the site. So the harder she's making it for you to get her off the site, that's the least cooperative she is. The easier she's making it for you to get her off the site, the more cooperative she is. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get you to understand. So when you're worried about, well, she said this on her thing, and then she responded this way. None of that matters. All that matters is she responding to what you're saying to do to get her to be where you want her to be? That is it. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you, caller. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you guys. Yeah, it's just like you don't want to follow in her lead. Like you follow the script, then if she ain't following or not, then you just charges the game. So
exactly.
I get that part.
Yes, that's what we're telling, bro. All right.
All right, cool. No, I'm gonna schedule a consultation with Miles because I need help with my pictures and shit. So
yes, sir.
I need help with that.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, make that happen, brother. All right, man. We appreciate the call, man. All right, so let's go to some of these questions and we're gonna head up out of here. Let me see what we got in here. You said I'm an underdog based on what y'all know. Is that a healthy identity? Because that's how I see myself. I mean, what do you mean specifically, bro? Like, what are you talking about? You need to call in because I need some more information on that. I don't even know what you're really talking about specifically. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when we talk about identity, you got to figure out who the fuck you are, not you trying to be some type of thing. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what you're about. You see what I'm saying? Said, how can I find events in my area so I can meet new people? Bro, you got to
download the app called Eventbrite.
Right. Or meetup.com or one of them
or
joints.
meetup.com, or just find the downtown area and ask around.
Right. Exactly.
And also there's websites for that. Just look up, events in your city, or events in your area.
Right, exactly. Facts. Because how do I deal with disrespect from men who try you in front of your girl? What? Well, that already you fucking up. Let me tell you why. You're worried about impressing your girl. You understand? Because if a man is disrespecting you, period, that should be dealt with in the way it needs to be dealt with. Hopefully in a fashion that doesn't, cause any more craziness. But you deal with disrespect how you deal with it. But that should have nothing to do with the fact that your girl's in front of you. You see what I'm saying?
when I hear shit like this, my thing is, where are you hanging out, bro? How do you really move?
Right.
You understand? Why do you find yourself in these type of situations? You understand what I'm saying? Like, as long as I've known myself, I've never been in, like, a lot of niggas be talking that shit, like, yo, you know, what do you do if you with your girl and it, like, Locario, how many times have you been in a situation where, like, dudes try to fuck with you?
Right, exactly.
And your girl is there and shit.
Never. Not once.
And we go out all the time. We go out, we go out with our women all the time. So
exactly.
What are y'all niggas out here doing?
Right. I think a lot of times none of that shit's happening. They're thinking of scenarios that they think might happen. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't actually happen. You know what I mean? Because it's like who are you that a guy's gonna just randomly disrespect you at the same time while you with your girl? Like what was the situation that happened?
Especially with so many bitch ass niggas out here that can't even get bitches out here. Like what are you talking about?
Exactly. It's crazy.
Like majority of niggas out here don't even know what pussy smell like. So where do you get challenged by another man with your, and where do you hang out? How do you move? Why are you in these type of situations?
Right.
If you're actually in them type of situations.
Hydro said, how can dick be a gift if a guy is under 5 inches or under?
Man. Listen. Guys. Stop worrying about size. Because let me tell you something. When a woman likes a man, her vaginal walls clamp on whatever you put in there. You understand? So as long as it's not on some micro shit, but even then you can still do some damage with some micro shit. You understand? But the bottom line is that a woman's you have to focus more on the erection, the quality of the erection, and building attraction with that female. That's what you have to focus on.
Right. Not
to say that size absolutely doesn't matter, but the female vagina grips on whatever you put inside it if she's feeling you like that. You understand? So size is not as big of a deal. Is not as big of a deal that you think it is. It's really, really not.
Right. Harvey said, can you explain further what you meant by an ass whooping is based on energy and not skill?
Because I was saying that a lot of times when you enter a situation, you may have the skill, you may have boxing skill, but you might be taken by surprise by the energy of the person that you're about to get into a fight with.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you yourself is going into the situation thinking that you're trying to be a Captain Save-A-Ho to the bitch, and then so you're trying to focus on neutralizing the man when the bitch is behind you with a fucking bat,
right,
getting ready to crack you over the fucking skull because you saying some shit to her man that she don't like.
Exactly.
So it still becomes an ass whooping no matter how skilled you are, because you over here talking about, hey bro, calm down bro, she's not worth it bro, you know, just take it easy man. And she's behind you taking out a gun, a knife, a fucking baseball bat, because you're thinking she's just a female and she poses no threat.
Right.
Because you're Captain Save-A-Ho and you're trying to focus on neutralizing the guy and calming him down. So you still get your fucking ass whooped. That's what I mean by that.
Right. Facts. So Mr. Carter, do you believe some men have the ability to feel a woman out the same way a woman can feel a man out? Well, you should have, what is the thing? You should have more of an ability to feel her out than she feels you out. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, see, the reason why a lot of y'all get played or y'all get y'all get your time wasted is because you didn't figure her out, but she figured you out. You see what I'm saying? So that's why game is important, because you need to be able to figure the chick out. You see what I'm saying? And when a guy can figure a woman out, usually she can't figure him out because he's most likely a different type of nigga. You understand? Or he's more of a rare dude that she hasn't run into that much. You see what I'm saying? So she's still trying to figure him out while he already, because this is the thing, got to think about it with experience. A guy who's inexperienced usually gets led by the woman because the woman has experience dealing with a number of inexperienced dudes, right? But she doesn't have that much experience dealing with experienced men. So those are the guys she has a hard time figuring out. But then what happens is she's being led by that man to the point where she's not even thinking about trying to figure him out, or she's still thinking about it. But what happens is that she's basically so enthralled or enamored with him, she ain't really, you know what I'm saying, like worried about all of that. Because usually when a chick is trying to figure you out, she's trying to figure her angle out. So she can have the upper hand and sort of lead you in the direction she want to go. You see what I'm saying? All right, we got 2 more questions. So it says, how long do you give a chick to respond on dating apps before you unmatch? I don't really unmatch chicks for not responding. I only use, like, if I unmatch a chick, it's usually because she's being uncooperative. Like if a chick don't respond, her shit is already down in the fucking queue. I don't even see her anymore because there's other chicks out on fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is this, you don't necessarily need to unmatch a chick for not responding, because sometimes she may just not be on the app at that moment or that time, and then comes back to the app when she's ready to come back on the app, and then will see your message and then hit you up.
But I think he's talking about the chicks who you're in a conversation with them, and then you may try to set up the date, and then like, so she's messaging you back to back. Right. But then when you say, when are you free? Like, oh yeah. So me,
either way, I don't even bother, because there's always goes down.
Well, me, I don't get as many matches as Locario. Locario get crazy matches because Locario is a master at this shit. So he gets enough matches where his shit be, he don't even notice the bitches anymore.
Right, that should just be going down. I'm like, fuck that.
But to answer your question, I give a bitch pretty much a day or two. You understand? I like to keep my dating apps clean. I don't know. Maybe it's like what do they call that when you wash your hands a lot or some shit?
Oh, like OCD?
Yeah, I have OCD with some of that shit.
Right.
And I like to be clear about which bitches is really interested and which you're not. So, like I give them a day. Bro. I give them a day. Especially like I said, like when you're messaging and it's all good, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Hey, so I wanted to when are you free? And then all of a sudden no answer. Then it's like, all right, fuck out of here.
Yeah, that makes more sense. But if
I give him about a day.
Right. If you sent one message, it could be a chance where she's just not on the app, because chicks be doing that.
Right. Yeah, that happens too.
So they'll be like fucking with a dude, then they stop fucking with the app. It's just like, and they get back on it and be like, oh, what's up? Like dumb shit. Right. It says, how do I avoid the dangers of getting with women looking to use a man mostly for just security? Well, you got to be sexually attractive, my brother.
Wait, but wait. You're a man. That's what a woman is gonna. That's what women use all men for. That's what you're gonna be used for.
I think you're talking about, like, being for money and all that other goofy shit that these chicks be using niggas for. That's what I think.
Wait, let me look at the question here. How do I avoid the dangers of getting with women looking to use a man mostly just for security?
Right. That's how I took it. I thought you talking about, like, being the provider and all that other shit, like a husband and all that stupid nonsense.
Well, I don't know. But see, because me, when I think of security, like I said, when I'm out with a woman, her welfare is my responsibility. That's just the way I do my shit. Right. That's just the way I carry myself as a man. So when I look at the question, it's not really a question to me. It's like, if a woman is with me, she's gonna be in a secure space. Period. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know.
So Yogi said how sexual attractiveness difference to security. Well, if he's talking about security in the sense of being a provider guy that's just gonna spend money on her and all that other shit. If you're, because he's asking how do I not get trapped in that? I said he has to be sexually attractive. If you're sexually attractive, women want to fuck you, so they're not worried about your resources. You understand what I'm saying? So if he's talking security in the sense of resources, then the way to get around that is he has to, increase his sex appeal.
His sex appeal, right. But if you're talking about like just regular security based on how you carry yourself as a man,
and then it's going.
That's just regular. It's going to happen regardless. Yeah.
Right.
Because and I've been in situations like that too, where a bitch told me straight up that when she hang out with me, she feel like she's on vacation.
Right.
Because she ain't got to worry about her kids. She ain't got to worry about her job. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, she just loves spending time with me because she gets to like not think about anything.
Right. He said he means security as in money. Exactly.
As in money. Okay. Well, save money then. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, okay. See, I don't know, because a nigga can have a lot of money and still not be secure. Sometimes you could be one of these flashy ass niggas and your actual situation is less secure because you out here flashing your fucking money.
Right.
So you actually make yourself a target. So that's not real. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you want to use the words.
Right. So guys, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap it up. We had the 2-hour mark. You feel me? So listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure that you guys get on that Bad Boy membership, people. You guys got to get on the Bad Boy membership. Right now, we have the She's a Waste of Time program, how to identify the 7 types of attention whores you will encounter in the dating game. Make sure you go to Bad Boy membership to check that out. Also, you can get Same Day Late, how to sleep with her on the first day y'all meet. 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male. 10 false beliefs that are fucking up your game and how to fix them. How to increase your sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? How to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it. How to send messages that'll get you laid on dating apps. How to take pictures that'll get you laid on dating apps. Advanced online game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person, and much, much more. We got like damn near, I think 100 programs on there right now. So if you join right now, you get to check out all those programs and step up your goddamn game. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you hit up me and Miles for some coaching. Anything else?
Be on the lookout for the masculine identity membership coming soon. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to remember that girl Pearl from Just Pearly Things that we met in my other day. She hit 100,000 subscribers and she did a 24-hour live stream with her friends to celebrate. And I was like, these motherfuckers are crazy. I was like,
yo, she got to 100,000 that quick?
No, I mean, I don't know where she was at before that, but
nigga, check this. When we was in Miami, she was still at 20 something thousand.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
We were in Miami.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think it's 100,000.
All that shit she was doing with Real Femme Sapien probably boosted her shit.
Right.
They went viral on TikTok.
Heavy. Right. So yeah, so they had a 100,000 a 24-hour fucking joint. Now let me tell y'all niggas something. If y'all ever want us to do a 24-hour live stream, nigga, y'all gonna have to donate like $50 everybody each every 10 minutes, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I need that money up front. Fuck all that.
Right, for real. We gonna have to get the whole Real Game No Theory, and we will take shifts, like 3-hour shifts or 4-hour shifts to go 24 hours or some shit. That would be crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. That'll be some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that, a Real Game No Theory 24-hour live stream. That'd be ridiculous. Niggas,
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy for real.
That'd be fucking crazy, nigga. But yo, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. We out of here. We gone. Peace. Later.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.